Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to understand how to create Zendesk user on Elementor form submission. So I run an online education business and here I am using Elementor to receive new enrollments for all my courses. So now here my objective is that whenever I am going to receive new form submission through my Elementor form, then automatically that student should be created as a new user in my Zendesk account so that I can store all the student data at one place. So here to automate this entire process, I need to connect my Elementor form with my Zendesk account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So as I've already mentioned in my introduction that I run an online education business and I use Elementor forms on my website for getting new enrollments from students. So by automatically creating a Zendesk user, whenever someone submits an Elementor form, I can make sure every enrollment is logged in my support system immediately. This way, when a potential student reaches out, their details are added to Zendesk right away, allowing my team to quickly respond and keep track of all conversations. It helps me stay organized, respond fast, and provide a better experience for those interested in our programs. So here to automate this entire process, I need to connect my Elementor form with my Zendesk account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. Plus, it keeps everything organized and error-free so you can focus on growing your business hassle-free. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect and here to build my connection I need to create a workflow first. So for that here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as create Zendesk user on Elementor form submission. And now I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So in my trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger application as Elementor form. So Elementor form is a feature of Elementor website builder that lets you create custom forms for your website easily. People use it because it provides a simple drag and drop interface to design forms whether you need contact forms, signups or surveys. It's user friendly and integrates well with other tools, making it a popular choice for building forms that look great and work smoothly on any site. So in my Elementor trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new form submission so that whenever I'm going to receive new form submission through my Elementor form, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. And now here after selecting my trigger event, you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Elementor account with Pabbly Connect. So I'm following the instructions given below. Firstly, I'm going to copy this webhook URL and here I've already logged in my Elementor account. So this is my form which I've created using Elementor, and here as you all already know that Elementor is a plugin of WordPress. So I've already logged in my WordPress account and here in my form I'm going to click on this edit with Elementor option given over here. And from here I'm going to select my form element, and here under my form element I'm going to click on this actions after submit, and here under actions after submit you can see it is asking me to add the action, and here I'm going to add the action as webbook over here. So here I'm going to select it, and here you can see after selecting my action we have received the option for webbook over here. So now here I'm going to click on this webbook, and here you can see it is asking me to enter the webbook URL. So I need to enter the webbook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. So this is my webbook URL, and now I'm going to click on this update given over here. And with this, we have successfully set up a webbook inside our Elementor form, or you can say we have successfully connected our Elementor form with Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here you can see as it is waiting for webbook response. That means here to receive a webbook response, we need to do a test submission, and to do a test submission, we need to generate a test response in our Elementor form. So for that, let me take you back to my form, and here I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the first name, I'm going to enter the name as dummy, last name as user, email as dummy@pabblytudes.com, and here I'm going to enter random phone number, and then I'm going to click on this send. And here you can see it says your submission was successful. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have successfully received a response over here where we have received the name as dummy. Here you can see the last name as user, scrolling little down. Here you can see the phone number, email, and some other details as well. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So now once we have received new form submission through our Elementor form, I want to add that student as a new user in my Zendesk account. So for that, here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as Zendesk over here. So Zendesk is a customer service platform that helps businesses manage and respond to customer inquiries efficiently. It brings all customer questions, whether from email, chat, or social media, into one place, making it easy for support teams to track and solve issues. People use Zendesk because it streamlines customer service, allowing for faster responses, organized ticket management, and even automated answers to common questions. It's perfect for the companies that want to keep customers happy and provide quick, helpful support. So in my Zendesk action step, I'm going to select my action event as create a user, so that whenever a new form submission through my Elementor is received, then automatically that student should be created as a new user in my Zendesk account. And now here to connect my Zendesk with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Zendesk account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me for the Zendesk username, API token, and the subdomain name. So here for the Zendesk username, I need to use my login credentials to get this username over here. So I'm going to enter my username. So this is my Zendesk username, and here I'm going to enter the slash, and then I'm going to enter token. So this is my Zendesk username, and here for the API token, I'm going to follow the instructions given over here. And here I've already logged in my Zendesk account, and from here I'm going to click on my profile over here. And here under my profile, I'm going to click on this manage and admin center. And from here, I'm going to click on this apps and integrations given the left side bar. And here under apps and integrations, I'm going to scroll a little down. And here you can see we have received the option for APIs over here. So I'm going to click on this Zendesk API. And here under Zendesk API, I'm going to add a new API token. And from here, I'm going to give a name to my API token as new user, and then I'm going to copy this API token, and then I'm going to click on this save. And here you can see we have successfully generated a new API token. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to enter the API token. Now here after entering the API token, here it is asking me to enter the subdomain. So here to get this subdomain, let me take you back to my Zendesk account, and here in my Zendesk account you can see in the URL that we have received the subdomain. So this is my subdomain, so I'm going to copy it. Moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to enter the subdomain. Now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me for the name, email, and some other fields. So here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that we have received in our trigger step. Mapping makes a text dynamic so that whenever we are going to receive new form submission through our Elementor form, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here I'm going to search for my lead's name. So this is my lead's first name, space, and then I'm going to search for the last name. So this is my lead's last name. So I'm going to map it. Moving forward, here for the email, I'm going to search for the email. So this is my leads email. Moving forward, here this details notes are not required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank. Here for the phone number, I'm going to search for the phone number. So this is my leads phone number, so here I'm going to map it. Moving forward, again this tags is not required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank. Here for the role, I'm going to select role as agent, scrolling little down. Here for the organization, I'm going to select the organization as education, and again this external ID is not required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank. And here for the verified, I'm going to select yes. Now here, after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have successfully received a response. That means we have successfully created a new user in our Zendesk account. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new user with the name dummy user and the email as dummy@pabblytunes.com and a random phone number. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Elementor and our action as Zendesk, so that whenever a new form submission is received through our Elementor form, then automatically that student should be created as a new user in my Zendesk account. Okay, so these were the steps to how to create a Zendesk user on Elementor form submission. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.